Good evening, everybody. You're listening to Soundcheck. My name is Sarah Vianne. But tonight we have a great band called Little Wonder. Take it away, guys.
I thought I'd tell you all exactly how I'm thinking. I thought I'd write a song to say exactly how I feel. Everything I ever wanted lies in you. But there are so many things that I have left to do. Relive my life 'cause I'm not happy yet. So many years I'm willing to forget. Makes me younger than my years I forget. And I don't know what to do. Last night I dreamt that we were high up in the audience. I was by your side and by your other man asleep. And nothing seemed alright when you leant in to kiss me. Followed by this feeling that this really couldn't be. Relive my life 'cause I'm not happy yet. So many years I'm willing to forget. Makes me younger than my years I regret. 'Cause I should be 21. Takes me so long to appreciate significance. It's only when I'm looking back that I start to see. Did you spend so long trying to find your door key? 'Cause you wanted a longer conversation with me. Relive my life 'cause I'm not happy yet. So many years I'm willing to forget. Makes me younger than my years I regret. And I don't know what to do. I'm addicted to you.
This next tune's called Walking in the Club.
I could walk in the club and I'll see you there. You're dancing on your own again without a care. I resist a chance to speak to you. I try not to stare, 'cause I'll see you late tonight or maybe tomorrow. I go walking in the park, you're talking on the phone. You've been shopping down at to find a little song.
No one else is going to do any talking then. This next one is a track called Burdens. What's next, Ed? Cheers.
This one's called The Beginning of the End. Get a plectrum out.
Plane's about to taxi, we've just crossed the Black Sea. Phosphorus is choppy, cross it for a coffee. Don't know how the bus works, bumpy ride with rock bear. It's the beginning of the end. Flying a gigantic over the Atlantic. Got stuck on the subway, leaving on the wrong day. Preacher on the platform from the sanatorium. It's the beginning of the end. It's the beginning of the end. Feeling kind of seasick on the Adriatic. Got lost on the subway, leaving on the wrong day. I stopped up at the Blue Moss, take our shoes and socks off. It's the beginning of the end. It's the beginning of the end. Take a big step and you'll reach the other side. Feeling kinda lonely, Zurich lake below me. So I took in a boat trip to help me to cope with it. Reading with a good beer, Dexter Zero dying here. It's the beginning of the end. It's the beginning of the end. I always knew you. It's the beginning of the end. Take a big step and you'll reach the other side. Take a big step and you'll reach the other side. Take a big step and you'll reach the other side.
Ooh, thank you. Some applause.
This is called Start of Everything.
When I don't know what to do and fall in love with you, it would be easier to say things are better off this way. This is the start of everything.
Okay, this is our final song, the first set. We wait with anticipation for the effect to come in. This is called Now You're Gone.
You said you're leaving, and now you're gone. I knew it couldn't last that long. You said I'll always think of you, no matter what I do. But now you're gone. My dreams take me, I'm next to you, but then reality wakes me, and I'm confused, 'cause in that tiny stretch of time, there's hope left in my mind, but now you're gone. Life's for living, there's something wrong. The space between us carries on, and now there's creases in my shirt, and my bloodshot eyes still hurt. Now you're gone. Now you're gone.
Thanks.
Okay, so that's the end of the first third, and I'm very excited to meet Little Wonder. And let me get it right. So it's Dave, Ed, Adam, and Rich. Yeah, I got it right. Now, Dave, you're the morale officer, Razor. That's very appropriate. I like that. We've got a pessimistic dreamer, yeah, and an optimistic realist.
Yeah, that's me, yeah.
So what are you, Rich?
I record the demos.
You're the demo recorder.
I'm the
Okay. So you're the techie wizard.
techies now come into the trying to get into the limelight.
Yeah. Excellent. No, that's good. That's good.
Lowered our average age as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the average age?
Well, we've not worked it out.
Is it?
Say again? 24. 24. The mic's okay. Okay. So 24. That's not very old at all, is it?
No.
No. And you guys met at school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 years ago.
8 years ago. Yeah. Okay. And you've managed to keep it together, and you haven't gone off to university, and
Yeah, we did a bit of that.
you did.
Yeah,
You've left town and come back.
yeah. But we're still together.
That is so nice to have your friends from school, isn't it?
Mm.
And be in a band together.
Yeah, it is. I suppose it is.
That's
quite rare.
lovely. You know, normally, everyone just splits and that's it. You don't have that lovely, innocent kind of friendship that you had at school, because everyone's gone off to different corners of the earth.
Maybe this space away helped. I don't know.
Yeah.
Having a bit of a gap from someone.
Yeah. So you all left town and came back?
Well, Dave's from Manchester.
Oh, right, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got to have someone from somewhere further away.
Yeah. So when did you move into the area, Dave?
Oh, I've been here sort of 20 years now, so I'm as much Somerset as I am Northerner. You can probably tell by the accent.
Yeah, you've mastered that Somerset accent, haven't you?
Yarp.
Okay, so tell me a bit about your influences then, guys.
Okay. Well, we wouldn't agree. That's the problem, I suppose.
Wouldn't you?
No.
So what are you bringing to the table for a start?
Well, I think in terms of songwriting, I really like The Wedding Present as a band.
Right.
But then also, I love the Beatles and
Mm-hmm.
Paul McCartney and people like that, which are probably...
So do you focus mostly on songwriting rather than looking at how they're
Yeah.
playing guitar? Sort of thing?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's probably more, because I don't really think I sound like The Wedding Present at all, but I think it's a lyrical theme.
Mm-hmm.
I love a good breakup story, so
Mm.
I'll write
Yeah?
about that. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, there's one
So
there's one
do you
coming
go and
out.
get yourself in trouble so that you can write about it? Or
No,
is it
just to remember past troubles.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Channel
Oh,
that.
you might like my music then, actually.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, what do you bring to the table, like influence-wise?
I don't know.
Do you want to come up to the mic and
Oh, yeah.
while you could think about it? Who?
No, we're the same in that we all want to. The basis of everything we write is a song that you can play on an acoustic, or when stripped back, will still sound great with one person alone with an acoustic, and that is the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, proper tunes. So yeah, we met over a love of the Beatles when we were 13, 14.
Mm-hmm.
So that's clearly going to be a big influence.
What about
on
Crosby,
us.
Stills and Nash? Do you like them?
Yeah, very much so. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
a big Neil Young fan,
Yeah.
so I really like that. But I think we're trying to work with Rich, especially on harmonies a lot, and sort of trying
Yeah.
to channel that,
Mm-hmm.
CSN thing.
I remember you playing a lot of Beatles when we were younger, and I
Mm.
think that got me into sort of singing and harmonising and that kind of thing,
Yeah.
and getting into that.
It's a good place to start, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
And
can any of you sort of naturally harmonise?
Yeah.
I think Rich is
Not with
pretty good.
myself. I can't sing two at once, but yeah, I'm because with doing my sort of techie side of things, I've done a lot of sort of producing these guys and that. So I'm like the one who'll come up with too many harmonies
Mm-hmm.
and
And
make
then
it.
Dave brings
Yeah.
it down a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I make it sound like the Bee Gees, and then Dave takes a few out, and it sounds, I don't know.
And with these two being brothers as well.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
The natural vocal thing happens.
So do you get a
there.
lot of politics, or is it quite easy?
No, not really.
Which one's
No,
the
it's-
oldest?
Rich.
Can
Yeah.
you tell? No, there's not any. There's not really any politics, is there? It's not a Liam and Noel
No, it's not that kind of
situation.
situation, is it?
Mm-hmm.
So that's not very exciting, but
No, that's good,
but
isn't
no,
it?
it's
You
good.
want
Yeah.
well-adjusted, fondly loving team players in a band, really, don't
yeah,
you?
yeah.
So God, that's perfect all round, isn't it?
On the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. And so how do you go about the songwriting process? Who has the initial idea, or is that shared amongst you?
It's generally one of us will come up with an idea and do a demo to a certain degree. And over time, we've kind of learnt, we probably got carried away with doing home demos by putting drums and bass and everything on them at home. But I think the way we do it now is we probably fairly strip that demo at home and then probably email it round to each other.
And you all come out with lots of ideas, do you?
Yeah,
Or-
I'd definitely say everything we do is like a joint arrangement. If one person's written the song, well, yeah, that's
So there's
fair enough,
not
but-
one person who has the most ideas about songs. You all
No, it's very...
have ideas.
Yeah, it's a
That's-
very
wow.
collaborative process, I think.
Yeah,
all of the
but then
arrangement
quite
side of things.
there's we bring songs to the band, we'll play it to each other,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
probably give it 2 or 3 practices or so, and then it'll grow. If it's not working, nothing will be particularly said about it. It'll just drift off into the background, and so we only keep the
Yeah.
strongest ones, but we
Yeah.
won't necessarily have a conversation about that one's pants or.
And what
That was
sort of
gonna go.
stuff do you write about
Um,
aside breakup?
Well, all my songs are about breakups
Yeah.
or depression.
But it's put a jangly thing on top and it's fine,
It's that whole Smiths.
Yeah,
Wedding Present.
Smiths and Wedding Present did that, didn't they?
Yeah.
They're singing about heartache, but with a nice jangly guitar on top. So everyone's
Rich is
happy.
much better. You write happy songs, don't you, Rich?
I think I still write songs that sound happier than they actually are. But it's just anything in life, really. People that annoy you, people that you love, all that sort of thing.
Same thing.
It's just, yeah.
It's good to feel inspired, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you remain inspired? Do you meet weekly and inspire each other? Sort of thing?
Over a pint.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have a weekly inspirational session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
perfect, isn't it? It's everyone's dream.
Just when we play with each other, we inspire each other every time.
You're inspiring me now, Rich.
And
Yeah.
so you all come from this area, except for Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah,
We
where
get
was I taking that?
we get told off if we do an impression of Northerners
Yeah.
by Dave. That's
Yeah.
a band thing.
Oh, what?
So if we do
Yeah,
if we
no.
do a fake
Yeah.
Mancunian accent,
Yeah. Dave
it's
will
not-
issue us with a demerit.
Yeah.
If we
Okay.
get too many, something bad happens.
What, when you're trying to pretend that you've come from a difficult Mancunian background, but it was quite fluffy in Colford,
Yeah.
sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah.
He really doesn't like me going, Manchester. Yeah. See? I just got a demerit for that awful impression.
Well, brilliant. Okay, so I think we're going to be getting on to the second third of the show, which is you talking about songs that have inspired you. I shall have to get my list out to find out which one was
Good question.
number one. It's like winning a prize, isn't it? Right then. So number one is Sleep Around the Clock, Belle and Sebastian, and that was now Adam. That was your choice, wasn't it?
It was.
Why have you chosen this one?
I think Belle and Sebastian, like we were saying before, about proper songs at the basis of them. First came across them in the late 90s after they'd released a few albums. And there was all the Britpop thing had happened. Shiny, Supergrass and Blur and Oasis and all that big production. And then I heard about Belle and Sebastian, and it was really stripped back, simple songs, sung not very well, which gave me loads of confidence because I thought if they can do it, then I can
Yeah.
give it a go. But the real reason I chose it is they played in the Bath Pavilion in about 2004. Franz Ferdinand supported them. It was unknown at the time. And the last song they played, I think, was Sleep the Clock Around. And it was so uplifting and it was amazing. And I kind of think a lot of bands are so much better live, but Belle and Sebastian were just amazing that day. And that song was properly epic, and it was a bit of a moment, hairs on the back of the neck kind of thing. So
Excellent.
that's what I said.
Okay, let's have a listen. You're listening to Soundcheck. My name is Sarah Vian and I have Little Wonder in the studio. And that was Sleep Around the Clock by Belle and Sebastian for Adam.
Thank you.
And you're welcome. And next we've got I Never Wanted an Easy Life If Me and He Were Ever to Get There by the Charlatans for Dave. Now, why is that, Dave?
Actually, because I found it really difficult to. Do you want me to hold that? Or? Yeah.
Yeah.
I found it very difficult to choose a track that I really wanted, because I went through all my CD collection, which has gotten vaster and vaster over the last 20 years, and I just started, and I went right back to the beginning. And one of the first albums I bought was Up to Our Hips by the Charlatans, and I just started listening to it, and I'd remembered how much I liked it and how much at the time I was just starting to play the drums. I just bought a starter kit. And I wasn't having lessons, I couldn't afford them. I just sort of set up and tried to copy things as best I can. And one of the albums that I had on, trying to learn how to play drums, was the Charlatans. So this is one of the singles off it, and I just thought it'd be fitting for me.
So what's the name of the drummer from the Charlatans?
Oh, that's not fair. Unfortunately, he actually died last year of a brain tumour. I can't remember his name, and that's really upsetting.
Well, if anybody wants to post on the Facebook page,
Yeah.
do check out our new Facebook page. Look for Viral, VIRAL, and that stands for Visual Arts Radio with other bits added on. So let's have a listen to the Charlatans. I loved the Manchester scene. It was
Yeah,
real
so-
survival, wasn't it?
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, I always I was a little bit too late for the original Stone Roses and Happy Mondays kind of thing. I was still a bit too young, but when the sort of Britpop thing came along and more the Charlatans and sort of things around that time, and the Hacienda was still open, and you could survive going there for a bit. And it's a bit of a shame that all that shut down, because it was on a sort of, there was student nights on a Tuesday, and everybody who was anybody was around Manchester at that time. But so after all that went, I just moved down here.
Yeah, safe.
We're going anywhere with it.
There's a lot of soul here. You found the revolution. Okay, so next is Rich, and
Hello.
you've actually got a mic there,
Yeah.
haven't you? You've chosen "Heroes" by Bowie.
Yeah.
Why's that?
Well, my brother got me on to David Bowie when I was quite young, and I've just been he's like a bit of a hero, basically. Plays that's really cheesy, I didn't mean to say that, but chose this song of his because it's a really good sort of driving track. It just sort of comes and it goes effortlessly, sort of thing, and there's a lot of sort of technically interesting things about the way it was recorded and things when he reaches up to it, when his vocal sort of gets louder, and they use lots of microphones in the Hansa studios in Berlin and stuff like that. So it interests me on that level, but it's also just a great song. I'm an admirer of his just because his songwriting ability, really. And he's not afraid to try new things, if you know what I mean, and he'd never stand still. And was pretty gutted when he passed away earlier in the year. And I just don't think there'll probably be anyone else like him.
Okay, let's
Just
listen
sum it
to David Bowie or Bowie.
Bowie for me.
Bowie.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. You're listening to Soundcheck. My name is Sarah Vian, and we have Little Wonder in the studio, and that was David Bowie,
Yes.
Heroes for Rich. Now, Ed, you've got two choices, haven't you?
Yeah.
How was that? How did that come about?
I think I was last to choose, and because there were 5 songs, I just picked 2.
Yeah.
Partly, well, one to make Dave happy and one to annoy him, I think. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Well,
not-
yeah, depends how you look at it.
It's better than being indifferent, isn't it, David? So the first one is Heather by The Wedding Present.
Yeah.
And that's good. You like their songwriting? Or?
Yeah. So, I mean, I love their songwriting. Like we were saying about the, sort of heartache. I read some liner notes once. The Wedding Presents sound like heartbreak. It's not like a sweet pop song saying, lost my loved one with perfect thirds in harmony sort of thing. They actually sound like you actually feel when you've lost someone.
Yeah.
It's grungy and you feel awful, and that's how they sound. And it's not necessarily how we sound, I don't think, but I definitely draw inspiration on that for like the lyrical content of songs. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like the grit?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And actually, this is the one Dave would like because he actually got me into The Wedding Present. Dave took a chance on their sort of comeback album. Take Fountain was 2005. I think it was just in a record shop. He just got a good review, bought it. He bought Sea Monsters as well, which the Heather's from this earlier album, Sea Monsters. Put them both on a mini disc for me, and I just listened to it
Oh.
a lot. And it reminds me of that time too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool. Let's have a listen. Okay, so that was Heather by The Wedding Present for Ed. And the next one is Dark Room by Paul McCartney. Tell me a bit about that.
Well, we said Ad and I both love the Beatles, and that's sort of where we kind of started listening to music. But, everyone's heard the Beatles songs time and time again. But how many people have heard Dark Room, on a Saturday night? Is it Saturday? Yeah,
Yes.
Saturday. You know, and it's a song, we got sort of good memories of it too, because we saw him play at Glastonbury, and they did a really good version of this, like, before he went on, didn't they?
Yeah.
Which I really loved. And it's from an amazing album called McCartney 2, which is just defies logic. It's unlike anything else he's ever done. And I do like Paul McCartney, and he has influenced me. But I'd say probably all the songs that I really, really love by him wouldn't be on one of his best ofs.
It's the album that's got Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time on, is that right?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's from the same session.
Rich.
I shall pipe down.
So yeah, Dark
Yeah.
Room. It's brilliant. We love it.
And
Okay.
it annoys Dave.
Is it? You hate this one, do you, Dave?
And remember, he issues us demerits, so you know. It's
I disagree with everything Ed said about Paul McCartney. I think I'm not a fan.
Yeah, different strokes for different folks, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's have a listen to this one then. Okay, so that's Paul McCartney, Dark Room. That was quite a bit of a good drum beat at the end, wasn't it, Dave?
I'm sure it was fine, and I'm sure Paul McCartney played all the parts on it and didn't brag about it later on.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when did that one come out? Anyway, I mean, I've never heard of
1980.
it in my life.
1980. And he's right. It's one of these things. He went into the studio just all on his own, did everything. But sometimes I think when he does that, it's brilliant. I mean, sometimes it's not, but in that
Yeah.
case, brilliant.
Yeah. Brilliant.
But not for everyone, maybe.
Nice. So you were brought up with the Beatles, were you? Your parents?
Yeah. Like we raided our parents' Beatles collection, vinyl, growing up. I think that's probably what maybe Adam
I mean, you
and I had in
cannot
common.
deny that John Lennon particularly was a genius, wasn't he? I mean,
Yeah.
They just,
yeah.
or was it the marketing company? I don't know.
I don't know, but the thing is with Lennon, yeah, he was brilliant, but if he'd been alive till now, he'd have made loads and loads of bad albums too, you know, like Paul McCartney had. So
Oh,
I think sometimes
so you
they're a
admit, yeah.
bit unfairly judged, you know,
Yeah.
because he died young, which is very sad.
Yeah.
I know, but
Hmm. Okay, so we're nearly into the third, but first, tell us your website, any
Yeah,
gigs?
sure. So I've got to remember the link. So we've got a Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Little Wonder Music. So any gigs and things like that coming up will be posted on there. And we've got a Bandcamp page, which has got a couple of demos on it of new material we sort of recorded within the last 6 months. The Bandcamp is littlewondermusic.bandcamp.com, I think. And and we're planning to do some more music in the new year, some more recording in the early new year. We haven't actually booked any gigs because I've got another child on the way in
All right,
January.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You're looking well on it, Rich.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm ready for no sleep. It'll be my second. So so we're not really planning anything in on purpose in January because that's when the baby's due. But once the baby's out, we'll do a gig immediately.
So do you have to go out as a foursome? There's no sort of versions?
No.
No.
no, we wouldn't. I don't think we'd do it without one person. That only ever happened once when I was in Australia, and you guys got together and did a gig, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
And did one of my songs amazingly. It was brilliant. I really enjoyed
So
that.
maybe we should do it.
Yeah.
No.
So you're just emerging with recorded material then?
Yeah, so we've recorded a couple of tracks, one we've already played, Beginning of the End, another one we'll be playing later, Caravan. And they're like brand new songs, so some of the set we're playing tonight is from the old bands that we've been in, the different lineups. And so we're just planning to record as many of the new songs we can as possible because we're rehearsing a lot of new ones at the moment, and so we're hoping 2017 record them all and play a lot more live gigs. We kind of rehearsed a lot this summer and then didn't bother thinking about gigs till the autumn, and then just got a couple in before this one. So next year get some more live experiences, I think.
Mm-hmm. So there's no sort of date for the EP coming soon? Sort of thing?
I'd say probably sort of by sort of March, April time, we'll probably have some
That's
new
ambitious for
stuff.
the new baby, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
very ambitious. If you ask my wife, she'd say there's definitely no new material coming out in the next few months. But yeah, it's something. What we do is we all meet up in Dave's kitchen because he's got some electric drums, and we all play at once, like kind of live, and then just overdub a few bits like vocals and that. So we can actually do it quite quickly. I think the one we did, these 2 tracks we did that are on the Bandcamp, we only did in like 3 or 4 hours in the afternoon. So yeah.
So where did you meet Dave?
You guys.
We put an advert up in a shop window. I used to work in Dutson and Pinker music shop in Bath, and we put a notice up in the window that literally said "drummer wanted, must be fans of Smiths, The Doors, and early Suede, specifically the first 2 albums. If he was a fan of Coming Up, no, he wasn't in. So we got him like, what did we trial you on? Can you remember the song?
What to play?
Yeah.
I think it was Space or Cruel Fate, wasn't it? It
Oh,
was
one
one
of
of our
ours.
old ones, but I don't remember.
I think we tried Killing of a Flash Boy as
Oh
well.
yeah, the old
Suede
song,
song.
Killing of a Flash Boy, which I still never quite got right.
But the thing with Dave is that as a bassist and drummer, we felt we immediately clicked with each other. And that's sort of one of the reasons we've kept going through different incarnations, because we kind of, it's really important in bands that there's a,
I mean, this
that
was
connection.
in 1999, 2000 that
Yeah.
I answered this advert. So as I'm not
He's
the new
still
guy.
here.
I've been here as quite a while.
Is that a bass?
Yeah.
Because it looks like a guitar, doesn't it? Or am I being...
No. Well, it's a bass.
Do you get a lot of bass
bass guitar.
guitars with bodies like that?
No.
No.
But it's,
No,
it's a
It's a-
copy of, if it was a real Gibson, it'd
Yeah.
be worth lots of money, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's kind of similar to the one Paul McCartney used to play in the Beatles. He had something
right.
called a Hofner violin bass, which is kind of a slimmer version of this. But I like this. This was very popular in the 90s when I bought it.
Mm-hmm.
You do have a habit of dropping it though, don't you? So it's probably best you haven't got an original
Yeah.
Gibson.
I have snapped the neck. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's got a nice sound. It's gives it, a lot of basses are very punchy and solid. And what this gives, because it's got the hollow body, it gives it more of a twang almost, which I think works really well with the sound. It's quite an unusual, it's quite a 60s sound again. So yeah, I like it. And it's pretty.
Yeah, it's a beautiful butterfly, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Makes up for me.
Oh, okay. We're into the third. So kick it off, Little Wonder.
Right, this is called
Yeah.
Casting
It's called
Couch.
Casting Couch.
You drove me down and left me alone. I've never been so far from home. I felt so lonely and bereft when you left. I tried so hard but felt out of touch, out of my league and drinking too much. I was outside of you and I, so it died. But in this film I'm making, the scene where you are left alone, waiting for me by the phone, while I'm out in RG1, waiting for the phone to come, and off to Mecca for some snacks. And that night when she came back, so I moved on, but I can't see dazzled me. So what could I do? But decades on, I still think of you. I don't regret what I have now, just the how. And in this film I'm making, the scene where you come round to see if you could salvage you and me. Then you tried a different tack and asked me for your boyfriend back. I knew that I could not comply. Things had changed for you and I, 'cause I've moved on. But I can't see who I'd get to play me. The scene where you are left alone, waiting for me by the phone, while I'm out in RG1, sticking to the floor for fun, and off to Mecca for some snacks. And that night when she came back, and I moved on, but I can't see who I'd get to play me.
This next one's called A Little Time. It was my effort of writing a song in the vein of Every Breath You Take. You can believe that if you like.
I need a little time to think things over. Need a little space to call my own. Need a little love to make it better. There is no answer, but is there hope? And I'm sitting and I'm watching from the house across the street. Can you see what I am doing? Am I incomplete? I need a little time. I've recorded every movement, I have noted every line. I have documented photos, but your image inside mine. And I wonder what you're doing when you disappear from view. Do you think of possibilities? Am I included too? And if you wasn't around, where could I be with you? I need a little time. I need a little time. Need a little time. Need a little time. Need a little time. 'Cause you know that I love you. Oh, I can tell no lies. Oh, you keep asking me these questions. Oh, and I can answer why. I need a little time. Need a little time. Need a little time. Need a little time. Cause you know that I love you. And I can tell no lies. But you keep asking me these questions. And I can answer why. Thank you.
Now, opportunity knocks for Richard Green.
Yeah, this is a song I wrote when I was on a plane, and it references that very literally. It's called Down, but we didn't crash, but we did get down safely. But you know, end of explanation.
When I lift up, I think of everything that I've got. I'm in the air, but in the mind I'm somewhere else. I'm anonymous, I'm a passenger on a cheap seat tonight. And I don't look outside, I'm terrified, so I just shut my eyes. And I think of you, because you're keeping me safe tonight. When I'm flying high, you got me thinking that I'm falling down, 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 down. I'm flicking through the in-flight magazine, a trendy article on the ski lodges in Europe. But I'm not going now, I'm in Blighty on a very cheap seat tonight. But I don't look outside, I'm terrified, though I just shut my eyes. And I think of you, because you're keeping me sane tonight. When I'm flying high, you stop me thinking that I'm falling down, 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 down,
We'll have to count how many times it says down one day.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Not been done yet.
This next tune is one of the ones that's on the Bandcamp. It's called Caravan. It's about caravans.
I'll give you some
Okay,
What's the
this is
next
our
one, Ed?
second to last one, so it's called Tear.
You know, I got something to say to you, but you go, 'cause that's just something that you do. It's funny, I didn't think it'd be like this with you. Something deep inside me is turning blue. Tear my life apart, I don't think I can be in a world where I wake up and you're not lying close beside me. Can it be that life can change within a day? I saw you walking down the promenade. I adore you, and that's what's making this so hard. It's funny, I thought you said you were going out alone, but he just took your hand and led you home. Tear my life apart, I don't think I could be in a world where we meet up and you don't throw your arms around me. Can it be that life can change within a day? Can it be that life can change within a day? Only recently you felt a different way, and now the clock's moved on and you have gone away. Although I wanted you to stay, tear our life apart, I don't think I could be in a world where I wake up and you're not lying close beside me. Can it be that life can change within a day? Tear my life apart, I don't think I could be in a world where we meet up and you don't throw your arms around me. Can it be that life can change within a day?
Thank you. Okay, last one. Mirrors.
All done with.
Yeah. Oh, I think you should start this one, Rich.
It starts off so exciting, and then something overtakes. You slam the brakes on. Is it all done with mirrors? Oh, surely this is fate. After 18 summers, how can it be the same? Shut the door, turn out the light, because there's something that I have to say to you tonight. In the dark, it's easier to get back on everything I ever felt before. Way back, was there a reason why it had to be that day? It seems quite random, but then things started changing. Oh, it just seemed to go that way. It's like that you feel the door, turn out the light. Do say something that he has to say to you tonight. In the dark it's easier to go back on everything he ever felt before.
Thank you.
Live in the studio here at Soundcheck. And yeah, so we've got about 3.5 minutes, actually, if you've got anything else to say, or another song. Yeah, I mean, if there's nothing else that you'd like to get across tonight, maybe another song would be good. Yeah?
This one's 1 minute 52.
Is it? Okay. Tidy. Yeah? What's it called?
Sonnet.
Sonnet. Okay, brilliant.
Oh, it's going to go then.
Ready?
Please tell me why I don't fit in. I don't feel like the other kids here playing my guitar all day while other boys go out and play football. Why am I not that cool? Am I just a fool to think that music's all I need to know? One day I'll show the world what I can do. Please tell me I don't understand why other boys are never just like me. Sit staring at a screen all day and you're killing car racing. I say, he's all the friend I need. It's the only friend I have. I wish I wasn't so alone. One day I'll take the world on as I will. Listen, I got all I need. Captain of the football team. Choice of any girl I like. Taking them around the back of my mind. Listen to what I say. And through your thin line. Oh, I'm as alone as you. Because we got nowhere to go. Because we got nowhere to go. Because we got nowhere to go to let go.
Just came in with that. Right, okay. Right, so brilliant. You've been listening to Soundcheck. My name's Zara Vian, and I've had the very lovely Little Wonder in the studio with me tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's been really,
Thank you.
really lovely to have you, and very best of luck
Thank you
for the
very much.
future. And just to tell people that Soundcheck is changing. We've basically sort of broken away from the Froome FM mothership, and we now are on the platform of something called Visual Radio Arts, and the acronym is VIRAL. So go and look for us on Facebook. And we're going to have about 4 live visual radio shows per month now, as opposed to 1. And the new season starts at 9 p.m. on Friday, the January the 27th, with music of the Andes. That's 2 people called Andy, not anything to do with panpipes. And they'll be bringing their computer projections and visuals with them to add some space magic to the stage. And that show is followed up at 9 p.m. on Saturday, January the 28th, with electro pop band Sweet Machine. And you can also watch the whole of today's show again on Facebook Live, and there will be an edited HD version available on YouTube in about a week. So you've been listening to Soundcheck, a viral netcast for visual radio arts. And let's lead out with some music from the Andes and a very Merry Christmas.